Hello and welcome back to Across the Gulf Coast. As you can tell, we've now made it to our Okaloosa County studios. We're going to talk about several events taking place here in Okaloosa County. The first of which is the Little Black Dress Party to benefit White Wilson Medical Center and the White Wilson Foundation. Joining me now to talk about that is Yvonne Freeman. You are the honorary chair for the Little Black Dress Party.
That's correct.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
and along
you.
with Yvonne is Annie Mahoney. You are the marketing director of White Wilson. Is that? I
Yep.
hope I got that right as well.
Absolutely.
But thank you both so much for being my guests here today to talk about the Little Black Dress Party. And of course, you wore your little black dress.
Where's your little black dress, Cam?
Nobody wants to see that, trust me. So Andy, let's talk a little bit first about White Wilson, the foundation side.
Absolutely.
As I mentioned when we first started, a lot of people might not be interested or might not know about the foundation. So tell us a little bit about White Wilson Foundation.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, White Wilson Medical Center recognized a huge need in our community for health education and access to care, and that's really where the White Wilson Community Foundation came from, and all the proceeds for the Little Black Dress Party benefit this foundation. It is a 501c3 non-for-profit, and we established that in 2012 to really, it exists to really meet community health needs and to improve community health. And one of the first issues that the foundation identified and that we are working to really improve outcomes in our area is for breast cancer survival rates. Breast cancer survival rates in Walton and Okaloosa County fare worse than the rest of the state, and it's just not acceptable, because preventative care, getting those mammograms annually can really help find breast cancer in its earliest, most treatable stages. So that's one of the issues that the foundation is tackling, and the Little Black Dress Party is our biggest fundraising event, and all the proceeds from that go right back into our community to raise funds and increase access for healthcare. And we've developed some programs and have done some really cool things with the health department. In fact, this past year, we are able to double the number of mammograms and follow-up care for women in Okaloosa County through this program we've partnered on.
That's an outstanding program, and I'm glad we had an opportunity to mention it before we start talking about the Little Black Dress, just so people are aware that does exist for anybody out there that does need the help. But Yvonne, let's talk about the Little Black Dress Party and how this can raise funds for the Community Foundation. Tell us a little bit about this year's event. I want to talk about what it's done over the past few years in just a second. But first, let's let everybody know so they can mark their calendars.
Absolutely.
When the event is and where it's taking place.
They need to mark their calendars for May 16th at 7 o'clock. It's going to be at Linkside Center in Sandestin. It is going to be a vintage circus this year. And when we mean circus, we mean circus. We have all kinds of performers. We have stilt walkers and fire breathers and aerialists and contortionists. Anything you might want to jump in there on? Because I saw your arm was not well.
Yeah, it's not doing well right now, but I don't know if I need to be doing all that just yet. So give us a little overview of the night. So you have all of that going on for everybody, but what else is there? Is there dinner, dancing? Do you have an auction?
We have two types of auction, actually. We have a silent and a live. There are going to be all kinds of carnival games and activities, just like in the circus. There'll be a balloon toss for some amazing pieces of jewelry. There'll be all kinds of excitement going on all through the night. This is something that everyone wants to get in on, and I know my husband and I are particularly honored this year to be the chairs for this event. It hits close to home for me. My maternal grandmother had breast cancer, and without screening and prevention, she would not be able to continue to be with us. So I strongly believe in this mission in White Wilson. We have the greatest respect for Alan Giesman and Annie both for the work that they're doing in our community.
Absolutely. Now, if somebody at home wants to be involved and wants to get a ticket or maybe even a sponsor, buy a table, anything like that.
They can do both.
How do they go about doing it?
You can buy individual tickets for $90 each, or you can buy a table for $850.
Okay.
It's tables for 10.
Yes.
Tables for 10. And how do they get these? They contact White Wilson? Are they available online?
They can go on the website. And I think we have do you want me to read the website? Or
we'll have it up on the screen, but I think if it's FWB.
FWBLittleBlackDressParty.com.
There you go. But we'll also have it up on the screen so people can see it. So let's talk about over the years. Or before I do that, are you still taking sponsors, auction donation items?
Yeah, absolutely.
things of that
Absolutely,
nature?
there are sponsorship opportunities. We'll be selling tables right up until, we have to give our deadline the week of. So.
Sure.
And we
Okay.
want to mention our 3 major sponsors,
Sure. Go
White
ahead.
Wilson, Hancock Bank, and Cox Communications.
Thank you.
We greatly appreciate their
Absolutely.
sponsorship.
We're happy to do it. We look forward to it every year, and like we've already talked about, it's a great thing that you guys are doing for the community. So we are happy to be involved. Let's talk about what it's done over the years with the Little Black Dress Party and how it's helped the women's issues over the past few years. What kind of impact have you seen? How much money have you
This
been
is our
able to raise?
6th year. We started in 2010, and it's all about, we noticed a trend in 2010 where women weren't getting preventative screenings, and we really wanted to do something to impact that. So that's where the Little Black Dress Party came from. And, since then we've raised over $120,000 for local charities right here in our community that are improving the lives of women and impacting health issues. So we've come a long way. We're thinking this is going to be our biggest year yet.
It is, absolutely.
And we're so excited to have the Freemans on board and for their support, and to make it another great year.
Another great year, and you could not have picked a
Yeah.
better couple to lead it this year. So
Absolutely.
good luck to you guys for this year on March 16th. And make sure everybody
May 16th.
May 16th. Excuse me. If it's March,
Just
we're
testing
way
us.
past
I
that.
know. We missed it.
exactly.
Dang it.
We have already passed that. So May 16th in Sandestin. Andy and Yvonne, thank you both so much for being
Thank
here
you
today.
for having
We appreciate
us,
it.
Cam.
Absolutely. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll talk about the Heart Ball coming to Destin.